Spurgeon here with RevZilla TV to talk to you about the Klim Everest jacket and pants available at RevZilla.com. So for 2015, Klim has updated their Everest Mid Layers. These are going to be garments that are meant to be worn underneath an outer jacket and over top of a base layer. What we're going to see is we're going to see less bulk and more comfort with the updated Everest. Now, Ethan, on my left-hand side, he's going to be 5'9", 230 pounds with a 44-inch chest. Classic American build for an American cut from Klim. We're going to have him in an XL, and it's going to fit him pretty well spot on. So make sure you're using Klim's size chart to get the right size for you. Now, as far as sizing is concerned, you're going to have sizes ranging from small to 3XL, and as far as colorways are concerned, you're going to see Ethan on my left is going to be in the gray version. There's also a black and an olive green version as well to match up with whatever color scheme you have going on in your head. Now, as far as Klim's mid layers are concerned, this is going to come in right in the middle level of that thermal scale. If you want something that's going to be a little bit warmer than this, check out the Torque jacket, and if you want something a little bit cooler than this, you're going to want to check out the Inferno. Now, with the Everest, the biggest updates we're going to see for 2015 are going to be throughout the comfort built into this jacket and pants setup. So let's start at the top and we're going to work our way through it. First and foremost, they've redesigned the nylon. We're going to have a micro ripstop nylon, and the overall nylon is just going to have a smoother feel to it to give you less resistance and less drag when you're wearing it underneath a jacket. So you're not going to have the jacket kind of catching up on this overall nylon. Now, as we work our way down through the sleeves, you're going to see an Arctic fleece, and this is going to be a high loft fleece, really just more comfortable, less bulky than the older version, and you're going to work its way all the way down to the cuff, and they're going to give you a fleece cuff on this particular piece as well. This is going to be updated over the older version. The older version had a neoprene cuff, and I really like the fleece design they went with here. Now, when we're looking at the overall zippers throughout this, again, less bulk is the name of the game. They've gone with a svelter zipper, smaller pulls, less bulk underneath that jacket you're wearing. And one of the things you're going to notice is that the pockets have been redesigned as well. They've gone with a smaller zipper underneath the pocket and just kind of cleaned up the lines so there's less seams throughout the entire piece. Now, I'm going to have Ethan turn and face away. Throw your hand up in the rider position for me. Awesome. Now, one of the things that I really want to point out, because you're not going to notice it if you're not familiar with the older piece, the older Everest had seams running throughout the jacket, and those just added bulk to it. What they've done here is they've gone to one clean seam underneath the arm, and the rest is one solid piece. Again, overall comfort just drastically improved when you're considering this is a mid-layer meant to be worn between two other pieces of fabrics. Now, you're going to see that nylon. It's going to work its way from the elbow all the way down to the wrist. And again, the whole point of this is that it's just freer in movement. It's going to slip easier underneath that other jacket that you're wearing over top of this. Ethan, you can throw your arm down and just turn around and face backwards for me. Now, as we start at the top here, collar on this, I like the collar. High collar, it's going to fit underneath your helmet, going to keep you warm, and again, you're going to have that ripstop nylon just really free-flowing throughout the shoulder blades as you're moving yourself around. And the other thing that Klim really did is they included that nylon along the bottom. The reason this is important is that if you are in a riding position, it's not going to catch and it's not going to have it just pull up on you if it's rubbing against the top of your jacket. So again, the fact that you have all that free-moving nylon mixed in with the fleece, just a nice upgrade overall in performance from Klim. Ethan, I'm going to have you turn and face forward for me. And what I'm going to have you do now is just go ahead and unzip that particular jacket. He's going to notice, again, YKK zips. And you're going to have a little bit of mesh in here, again, for comfort. What I really want to point out is you are going to have adjustment pulls down at the waist so you can fine-tune this to just snug it down. And the other thing you're going to see as we work our way down the pants on this particular piece is there are a few redesigned options with the pants as well that bear pointing out. First and foremost, the adjustment tab on this particular piece, they've gone away from the big bulky buckle design, and they've gone with a nice svelte Velcro tab, and it actually has a little garage where the tab can move back in. So again, less bulk. The other thing they've done is they've gotten rid of the cargo pockets on these particular pants. So the older version had big, bulky cargo pockets. You don't need those on a mid-layer. You're not using anything for storage there. You've got outer pants for that. So they've gotten rid of those, and they've gone with a nice traditional hand warmer pocket, and they've kind of just cut down the lines on that as well. Again, throughout this entire piece, really just keep in mind, they wanted to give you a more comfortable option with the same level of performance. Ethan, you can go ahead and zip that up for me. Now again, while he's zipping that up, just keep in mind, this is going to be that mid-thermal layer from Klim. If you want something a little bit warmer, check out the Torque jacket. If you want something a little bit cooler, check out the Inferno. There's a lot of folks out there rocking Klim gear. If you want to hear more about what they have to say, do me a favor, click the info button. Read what other riders are digging about the Klim setups they have in their closets. If you have more questions for us, never hesitate. Get us on the phone, give us a call, 877-792-9455, or simply type us out an email, cs@RevZilla.com. Thank you for joining us for this look at the Klim Everest jacket and pants. I'm Spurge. Enjoy the ride.